Alright, what's up, people? So, the other day I was wanting some jeans, and so I went to the mall to peruse some stores for some jeans. Usually, my go to place for jeans is either Hollister or Abercrombie, um, occasionally Aeropostale, but Aeropostale's jeans to me are cheaply made and wear out quick. Uh, Abercrombie's jeans are basically workhorse jeans. I've never had a pair of Abercrombie jeans fail me ever. And Hollister jeans are pretty decent too. It just so happened that Hollister was having a promotion. They're always having promotions. It was buy one pair get one pair for $10. So I was like, shoot, that's basically 25 $30 a pair. So I was like, well, that'll work. So I go in there, try on some jeans, grab a selection, go up to the counter. And I couldn't help but notice that there was a sign next to the register, and it said, not hiring, see a manager for more details. And I saw it, took note of it, and made the purchase and went home. I was sitting at home and I was thinking, I should apply for that. That'd be funny. So that'd be funny, meaning I mean, I guess I wear their clothes pretty regularly, but I just don't see myself fitting that, uh, I don't know, that scene, I guess. With the tattoos and all that. But so whatever. So I filled out the application and it said come in for a group interview. That made me a little nervous. And so I go in last week for a group interview and met with the manager. There was another kid there, and I think he was like 17 or 18. So we both talked with the manager, and basically the manager hired me on the spot. As my wife says, I am extremely overqualified for this job, which is true. Basically, I got another friend from high school. He works at the same mall at the Hot Topic, and that's basically his I guess his screw off job. He says he just strictly works there just for the people and the discounts, and that's it. That's the only reason he works there is for the people and the discounts. And so I was like, well, I can see that. Work at Hollister for the discounts. That'd be pretty cool. But I don't know. I guess kind of going back. The first time I ever went to one was in 2005. It was February of 2005. I went up to Tulsa, which at that time I didn't live in Tulsa. But I came up to Tulsa to see Reliant K play at the Canes. Get to the show. The show sold out. So I didn't have anything else to do, so I was like, well, screw it. I'll just go to the mall and buy jeans. In case you didn't know, I like to buy jeans. So I go to the mall and I went to American Eagle, went to Abercrombie, and I went to the Gap. I went to Hollister and I bought jeans from all four of those stores. But I really like the whole thing with Hollister. It's like you walk into a beach house. The store's got a theme. There's different rooms. It just, to me, it was a really alluring concept, and it's just something that at that time I hadn't really seen before. I mean, yeah, you go into American Eagle, it's just racks of clothes. You go into the Gap, it's just racks of clothes. Go into Abercrombie, Old Navy, it's just racks of clothes. But as I said, Hollister is basically the entrance. It's a beach house, and you veer off one way or the other for either guys or girls. They're set up in different rooms. They're basically closets where the clothes are, and so it was a really interesting atmosphere. The whole theme, this beachy, laid back, cool theme. That really kind of spoke to me too as a consumer. But I mean, whatever. I didn't think anything of it. I just bought some jeans and left. 2006. Yeah, it was the September 2006. I was living in San Antonio at that point. Now, all the way up to that point, basically, I was doing what they call the scene look, the post-hardcore look. tight girl jeans, a tight band shirt, long bangs, back spiky, eyeliner, a white belt, track shoes, that kind of thing. And the look really, I got the look down pat, and the look worked for me. But I was getting older. I was questioning whether I could still maintain the look at my age then, which now looking back at it, that mentality was a complete joke, because I definitely could have held on to that look for another 5 years. Because, that look finally plateaued at about 2010, and then trailed off after that. So I could have held on to it for a few more years, at least while the look was still in. But at any rate, I digress. So I went to go see August Burns Red, and I took note. They got up to take stage, and they're wearing khaki shorts, flip-flops, Hollister polos, and I'm like, this is interesting, because all the way up to this point, all the bands I've seen, they look, metal. They look hardcore, with the band t-shirts and the tattoos and the eyeliner and the tight jeans and all this other stuff. August Burns Red, they take stage. None of them have tattoos. None of them have piercings. They all have clean-cut haircuts. As I said, they're wearing flip-flops. They're wearing khaki shorts. They're wearing Hollister polos. The guitarist, he had a long sleeve rugby shirt, and he cuffed it up to his shoulder, or not his shoulder, his elbow. I thought that was kind of interesting. He was wearing a long sleeve rugby shirt at a venue in San Antonio in August with the no air conditioner. But I was really, really struck by the look, and I was thinking, now this is something I could get behind, because it's so different in that scene, because everybody is basically, they kind of, they're doing the same thing, and they all say they're trying to express their individuality by doing the same thing. But I was thinking, this is something that's actually kind of individual in that scene. So basically from August to about October or November, maybe even December, I basically worked at changing my entire wardrobe to just complete Hollister. It was pretty humorous to open up the closet and it's just nothing but polos, button-up shirts, t-shirts, jeans, flip-flops, that kind of thing. And I was just so struck in and taken aback by the way they looked. I was like, I have to emulate this. This would be awesome. So I did it. I emulated it, and it was awesome. And I did that for a couple of years. And then I went through some other things. But anyway, so basically at the back of my head, I've always found the Abercrombie philosophy and the Hollister concept and all that. I've found them very alluring. I found them very, I don't know, special, I guess, because it's kind of different. So I don't know, I just decided on a whim to go apply for the job, and I actually got accepted on the spot, basically. I mean, by the end of the interview, he was telling me that you got the job, which I thought was pretty hysterical. So I'm just thinking about myself, 10 years ago or whatever, and now, and I'm like, man, I should have done this 10 years ago, applied there. But it was different back then, because with when Mike Jeffries was running it, it was a completely different mentality. You could not, under any circumstance, have any tattoos. They allow tattoos in small quantities. I don't know if I'll even get away with this, because I haven't shown them this. Because every time I've been in there, I'm always wearing a long sleeve shirt or a jacket or something. So I don't know. I may just have to wear long sleeve shirts for the duration of Line Point, which is fine. I mean, I don't have any problem wearing long sleeve button up shirts or rugby shirts or things like that, Henleys and things. But it's just yeah. I don't know. So there's my thing. I got a job at Hollister, so now I'm working for the Abercrombie and Fitch company. I get discounts at Hollister and Abercrombie and Fitch, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just pretty stoked about that. So yeah, you can leave all your hate comments down about how much you hate Mike Jeffries, because pretty much everybody hates Mike Jeffries. I thought he was a great guy. I thought he had great concepts. Um, so I don't know, but yeah, there's that. So thanks for watching and peace out.